at this angle, and then I'll shut the camera off and put it back above and try to open it up. So I had this paper. I wanted to do something for Mother's Day, and I thought an explosion box. I've never made one. This is my first one. I don't have a tutorial on it. There are tons of tutorials on YouTube on how to do the structure of the box, and if you just do in your YouTube search bar explosion boxes, you'll come up with many. I'll give you two of them that I got inspired from. One is Shelly Geigel, and that's Shellie, and then number two is Rena Myers, which I think I used her basic structure tutorial. She's Scrapbook Fashionista, and I'm going to tell you, she is where I get my inspiration from these boxes, or where she inspired me from this box, because she makes the most beautiful explosion boxes I've ever seen. So with that, thank you, Rena, for the inspiration from this. I've seen a lot of your explosion boxes, but I never made one because I don't know, I just didn't think that I wanted to make an explosion box until I actually cleaned out my curio cabinet. I decided to dust one day, a couple days last week, and I found these little figurines that I have, and I decided that I wanted to get rid of my two little curio cabinets because I'm tired of dusting them, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can make these for explosion boxes. So that's how that started. But anyways, I'm going to show you this. This is the box all put together. There's the sides. This is all going to open. It is 6 by 6 all the way around. I did each of the corners differently. I actually, there you go. I actually put another box on the top that does not come off. I made a handle. I just took beading wire and some wire and I attached it through this box to make a handle, and I coordinated the colors with the paper. All this stuff was just stuff I had in my stash, these appliques and these sprays and everything, and I just went to town. So there's a mixture. This is just a doily I crinkled up to look like a flower. And there'll be still pictures either in the beginning or end of this video, I don't know, to show you more close-up shots. So here's Mother. I figured this is like the perfect Mother's Day gift for somebody, and this will be for sale in my Etsy store. So if you think that your mother would enjoy this, or if you are a mother and want to display the pictures of your children, by all means, this is beautiful to sit on a table or desk at work or whatever. So there it is. There's my explosion box. I'm going to turn the camera around and get it from a different angle to pull the lid off to show you all the inside now. All right, I'll be right back. Let me see if this will work. And if I have to, then I will move the camera around and do what I gotta do. So anyways, I'm gonna take off the lid and I'll show you how it works. It's really quite neat. So everything should pop forward like that. Ooh, I got it in frame. How about that? And then here's the lid. I did the inside, the outside. It's quite sturdy. I made it out of chipboard and covered it with paper. Well, lightweight chipboard. So there's the box, and then you set that off to the side. And then you have this beautiful explosion of pictures to put. The paper I used in this collection is very, very old. I pulled it out of my cubby. It was like the only papers that I didn't destash because I thought they were beautiful. I've had them for a long time, and it's a K&Company paper. I don't know the name of it because it really doesn't have a name on, but I'll show you the front of it. It's one of the Susan Wingate designs, and it was this collection here, and it's pretty old. It's probably a few years old, but I thought it screamed spring and it screamed Mother's Day. So let's get started. This is the figurine that I had, and I actually have more of these that I'm going to make more boxes. Isn't that cute? So I figured, why get rid of these when I can create with them? So here's a little one that I've had, and it says Mom on the front. I added my own flowers to it. If you can see, it says Mom on the front, and I put my own dried flowers in her little basket, but it came with it. So let's get started. I will show you, let me zoom in for you. And I will show you each side, like I did 4 sides, so the 2 across are identical, so I'll only show you the one, and then these 2 going this way are identical. So I'll just have to show you the one. So let's get started. Let me go this way, I think. So you can see she's sitting there. She's very secure. You could lift the whole thing up. I placed her on a doily. And so let's start with this right here. So here's my new Heartfelt Creation dies. So the first time I'm using them. And yes, I'm going to have glue strings because this was a lot of gluing. So I created this little flip on the first little panel with magnet. And I just trimmed it out so it can be for decoration. And then you open up these 2 little things. You can journal here, and this is a pocket, and this pulls out. So you could put photos there, and I embellished both sides. And then that tucks back in, and you can even place a photo on the center of that if you wish. And those close back up, and then that holds it in. I'll flip it around and show you the other sides. This side is just blank, and I did lace on it here, so you can attach a photo there. You don't really like to embellish this side too much because it has to lay. So let me move this down. So that's the first layer, and then this one, this is, you can put a photo here, or you could just leave it so it looks pretty on the outside, and then I put the appliques and this dangle lace, and I layered some lace under there to make that flip up. I layered some flowers, and this has a tag on the back that pulls up for a photo, and I'll flip that around and show you that in a minute. So let me tuck that back in there. Okay, so then this lifts up right there, and it is magnetized, and you can put your photos there, and it's magnetized and it will close. And then the back side, oh, this is so hard, guys. The back side, you're going to have to look at these upside down. There's nothing I can do. These are really difficult to. I did a pocket. I covered it with some lace, and then this photo comes out, and you could put a photo here and a photo mat there. And I cut the butterflies out and glossy accented them from the collection just for an embellishment. So there's photo there. And then, of course, that's the back of the box. And then, oh, this is so hard. Bear with me, ladies and gents. And then this page is the bottom page, and I used my new Spellbinders die to create like a belly band. This is from Creating with Details store. No, not Creating with Details store. This is from Natasha Scrapbook Corner. And that was the lace trib that I had, and I cut it up. I cut the flowers off, and they are beautiful. So that covers that, and then these 2 photo mats slide out, and you have that, and I cut it out with a die, and they layer on top of each other, and they look really pretty. The backs are blank, so you can photo or journal, and then they just slide right back in here. And then I used from I used those little metal filigrees. I believe I got those from Creating with Details. Either there or Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I don't remember. Sorry. They're both wonderful stores, so go visit them. Okay, so now I will turn you... Actually, I'll just move you over here because I'll be able to get the side shot better. But the pocket over here is the exact same going back, so I don't need to video that. You'll get the idea. All right, so this pocket I created, and maybe I could zoom in a little for you. All right, so this pocket I created this little belly band, and I laced it up and appliqued it up and trimmed it up and everything. And then these little photo cards come out. You can also slide a photo in there if you wish. And these are little photo mats, and you can either journal or put a photo on the back of those. And they slide right in there. And then when you lift it up, that's the back where you could place a photo here. And then I think this is one of my favorite pages right here. I actually did all 4 of those center ones the same on all 4. And that's where the dangly lace comes in. Your photo can slide up there if you want, or you can leave it pretty and put words if you want, or whatever. And then I got these little tiny ceramic roses in the corners, and then you lift this up and it's magnetized and your photos go right here. This is glued down. Whoops. This is not easy. And on this side for either journaling or a photo. There you go. And that's magnetized. And then this lifts up, and then and then the back again is the same with the pocket and the tag. And then that's what it looks like I used. So these pockets are all the same on each side, just different coordinating papers. But they're embellished the same way. And then that slides in there. And then same belly band. All 4 of these outside ones are the exact same. So I don't need to go through each one. They're the exact same. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, definitely going to be ordering more of that. I cannot get enough of that. So there's the photo mounts. You can just cut a square photo in there, or a smaller one if you still want it to show. The backs are blank. There you go, and that just slides right there like that. And then it will all fold up. When you put your lid back on, it does it fairly easy. Everything folds up like this. And you have to have 2 hands to do it, or your chest, because I wedged my chest in there. And your lid goes back on. You just have to tuck there. And the lid is back on. And there you have a beautiful explosion box. Ta-da! Okay, that was my first one. I think I will want to do more of these. I think they're beautiful. And like I said, I was inspired to make these by Scrapbook Fashionista because she makes beautiful ones. So that's my first one. I don't know how often I'll do them, but I will do another one. And like I said, this is for sale in my Etsy store. I will put the link below. You can find me on over Etsy. I am Pretty Paper Maker. And go ahead if you have any questions or would like a custom one made for you. You can email me. My email will also be in the description. And please let me know how I did on this. If you like it, whatever. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. And happy Mother's Day, mothers.